Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to this channel. A lot has been happening, and people are focused on the RIP of Mohbad. I do not know why, but somehow people are focused on the RIP of Mohbad. People have passed away before Mohbad, people are passing away right now, and people will pass away after. But there is something about Mohbad that struck the nerve of a lot of people, and this resonated outside of Nigeria. You go to the Caribbean, there are people who are concerned about the RIP of Mohbad. But are people really seeking for justice? I'm going to read what Tonto, Dikeh, actress, wrote. And let me remind you that Tonto, Dikeh, Iyabojo have been alleged to be behind Gistlover. But that is not what we want to talk about. I want you to judge for yourself. Judge for yourselves what I'm going to read. I want you to judge for yourself. Let us see what direction is Tonto Dikeh facing. What exactly is this all about? Message to Mohbad's father. Mohbad, from the depth of my heart, I extend a profound apology. You deserve so much more. And it pains me to witness your struggles with steadfast support coming from compassionate souls like the concerned citizens. It is a promise we will keep fighting regardless of names called and heart broken. Papa Mohbad, I can empathize with the harsh realities of poor condition. I want you guys to hold on to that. But when it involves your own flesh and blood, your son, it is truly heartbreaking. How is it that material things or wealth comes to outweigh the love for your own child? With a question mark. The horrid and undignified burial of our dear Mohbad within a mere 24 hours of his supposed passing, compounded by insufficient arrangements due to financial constraints after getting a whooping sum of 2 million naira, is deeply distressing considering his status. Need I remind you of the shameless, senseless, and inhumane way Mohbad's neck was broken? Let us talk a little bit of this and we will proceed. First, Tonto Dikeh, need I remind you, but maybe Iyabojo, your colleague, did not tell you. Maybe you do not understand the language that Mohbad's father speaks, but I think you do understand. You're from the southeast, Mohbad's father is from the southwest, but you do understand the language. Mohbad's father said, I went to the police station that very night that I was called. I could not get a police report to deposit my son's body. Let that ring deep into your brain, Tonto Dikeh, because you were the one crying like, I don't know what to call you now, when you had some issue with Churchill, your ex-husband. You are still the same person crying like a child when you went with one guy called Popogri, a politician that has stolen so much from his constituent. You cried like a fool. You are here to address Mohbad's father, isn't it? All right. Second, you have talked about whooping 2 million naira. Mohbad's father said it publicly, and there is nobody that has challenged what he said. 2 million naira was not given to me. I didn't take the money. I only asked Darusha, the younger brother of Mohbad's mom, to keep the money. And that same night / the next morning, he went to buy coffin. When he asked me, what should we do? I said, well, since the morgue has refused to take the body of Mohbad, even in Ikorodu, and we've tried several places, go buy coffin so that we can put him under the soil. And let me remind you again, Mohbad's father said, when I got to that house, Mohbad has been locally embalmed Who embalmed him locally? Who gave them that idea? Wunmi, Darosha, whoever is there. Who gave them that idea to embalm him locally? He was embalmed locally, meaning he was already beginning to, they've already started observing certain, signs like this body could begin to. Anyway, let's proceed. You talked about the break of neck. Mohbad's father said, immediately I left the morgue, the police station and the morgue, and they refused to take his corpse. I did not set my eyes on Mohbad's body again. So, are you saying Mohbad's father broke the neck when he was not there? Because according to him, traditionally, he is not permitted to witness the RIP burial of his son. Let that sink in case your brain is blocked. Let's continue. The decision to exhume your son's remains stemmed from a collective outcry of Nigerian youth, which is a testament to our shared concern. While we acknowledge that Mohbad is indeed your son, please note he was a married man and the responsibility should extend to his wife regardless of any circumstances. I want to understand what you are saying. Extend. All right. Let me remind you again. According to Mohbad's father, Mohbad is not married to Wunmi. It was supposed to be introduction. I'm not saying Mohbad will not marry her. That's not the point here. But as it stands, there is no legal marriage, meaning they do not have any court, registry, whatever. Hear that. And I'm not saying traditional marriages are not as equal as the registry. No, that's not what I'm saying. But the man said, I went there dressed casually. It's an introduction, like let's introduce ourselves to the family. When I got there, I realized that they wanted something else. The family of the lady, not because their daughter is pregnant, they just wanted to quickly rush. Like they said, oh, I said, what? Is this an introduction? They said, we want to lump introduction, engagement, and everything together so that it can be one spending. And the man is like, hold on a second. How is this possible? I didn't come with my family member. There are no relatives here. No church member. How can you marry like this? And they quickly force themselves on the man, like, okay, sit down. What? And the man is like, what kind of rubbish is this? The man called his son, like, wait, hold on a second. What's going on here? What's happening? And the boy is like, Daddy, it's an introduction, but this is how they are doing it. I don't know. Anyway, let's leave that aside. She went on to write, in your quest for global assistance and DNA verification, it is crucial to address the right of that woman personally, the one who holds the answers. By the way, I totally agree with the DNA, but why are you asking Nigerians for a DNA and not Wunmi? Let us deal with this too. You said Wunmi holds the answers. Wunmi does not hold the answers. No, from what we heard, she's a liar. At the inquest, we all know what happened. She is a liar. Wunmi does not hold any biological answer. For your information, she's not going to be swapped. Liam holds the answer. Mohbad's father holds the answer. Mohbad's corpse holds the answer. And nothing more. Wunmi is not important here. No, not at all. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this for free. When I listened to Yabo Ojo and one lady like that, when Yabo Ojo was trying to kind of meander and talk nonsense, I observed that they want to come up with a legal or find a way around it. But I know it will fail. They are saying Mohbad's father, he has to find out if he has the right to request for DNA. Like seriously, if your son is gone, as father, why would you have the right to request for DNA? Look at these people. Violent people. Let's continue. So, DNA is requested and must be done. Your immersion in social media, driven by trivialities and fleeting fame, is disheartening. I find solace in the knowledge that you are not a part of my family, sparing us the pain of witnessing your disregard for your son's memory. It is bewildering that your discontent only surfaced upon witnessing contributions to your grandson in custody of his mother, your late son's wife, but you now charge 10 to 15K to be interviewed. Papa Mohbad, how does one feel their own flesh and blood not once but twice? My heart hurts for the pain you are causing and the deep wounds left unhealed. But I will leave you with these words. Do right by your son. Tonto Dikeh, you are not wise. That's why you are falling into the hands of this kind of... You yourself, you are not good. You are not good. I don't know, maybe you guys have vested interest in something else. That's why you are moving in this direction. Or what you have written. I'll allow people to judge. You said the man is charging 10 to 15K. Do you have evidence? If, for example, a journalist, blogger wants to speak to the man, and the journalist or the blogger say, would you come over, at least move around? I'm going to pay your tea fare, transport fare, 15,000 or 5,000 naira or 10,000 naira for you to come over. Normally, the standard practice is for bloggers or investigative journalists to go visit who they want to speak to, isn't it? So if the person is now requesting for you to come over because they have probably their studio or equipment set in a comfortable place, or the man just felt like, okay, it's better I just move away from here so as not to draw attention. Is it a crime for them to pay for the transport fare of this man? Is it a crime? Because you say the man is charging 10 to 15K. How are you even sure? Because this is how you guys said the man got 4,000 and 4 million naira. Whereas he didn't even touch 2 million naira. Well, I'm going to leave this to you guys to judge. What do you think about Tonto Dikeh's utterances? Drop your comment, like, and share. See you in the next update.